That's really cute, Regis. You've played Monster Hunter since Monster Hunter Unite on the PSP? I've been playing Monster Hunter since Monster Hunter 1 on the PS2, my friend. And I'm still shit at the game. Probably 2 hours, then plus another 2 and 1 more. Oh boy. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, today is going to be a 2-hour-long stream. And I'm going to try and stream for only 2 hours. Hello, everybody. Hello, Poi. Welcome, Poi, Fumo, Regis, Rants. Yeah, which means, alright, here's the plan. So we're gonna stop streaming the game at 1 hour and 45 minutes. And the cutoff for me to do 2 hours starting now or 3 hours from now. And so, okay. So we're gonna go for an hour and some amount of time. As it gets closer to 2 hours, we'll judge whether or not we have time for a quest. And then we're gonna go to the strategy meeting at like 1:45. And we're gonna... That's the plan. Because if I overstream when I get back to classes, I think I'm gonna like literally die. I've signed myself up for 2 tabletop RPGs. And helping somebody out with their thing. They want help working on a tactician school related project. So in case I need time for that. And any other art projects and tactician school work. So I think it is good to get yourself into the habit of doing something before you actually need it to be the way that it is. So we're going to go for 2 hours, or we're going to try our damnedest to regimentedly do 2 hours. I once had a Call of Cthulhu tabletop session for 10 hours. Yeah. I miss the days when I could do that. I would go over to a friend's house. He's got all the stuff nearby. Everything's within a short walk away. To get everything, all the snackage, all of the food. And, I think the longest sessions we had were, comparable, right? Basically, like, all day. We would go in the morning, go for, like, the entire day. And that was for a One Piece campaign. I had one of... I say I had one of my favorite characters, but I seem to have a lot of favorite characters. One of my favorite characters was a... by the way, I personally don't watch One Piece, so the character details and specifics may be incorrect, as my GM helped me a lot with that. But I played a Skypian, so a bird person, and apparently bird people have what's called a... They're called, like... Oh, I don't remember what they're called, but they're like shells that hold energy, like seashells. And my character's thing for that, it basically took like a minor artifact of power, was a shell that produced a flashbang. So it was a magical item with a spell from the book in it called the Flash of Light. and there weren't really magic casters. I think magic was specifically not... Like, people weren't really allowed to use stuff out of the magic book. So I got Flash of Light on a shell. So it was a flashbang. And then their actual artifact, so this was something I took like a feat for, or an advantage for, was a compressed air rifle. So it would fire supernaturally compressed things of air, and it had the keyword on it. So it had two features. The first feature was that it had extremely high base damage, and then the second feature was that it had automatic critical on it. The purpose of this being that if I attacked somebody and hit them with it, that criticals in this game would invoke like penalties to life. So every time someone got hit, they would need to like roll a resistance against like not getting progressively more penalties to dying. Did your character eat the gum fruit? No, I did not. My character eventually... So that character died, which was very tragic. But the fruit she ended up eating was a... goodness, it was like a Hydra fruit, I think. So it was whatever classification that is. I think... Is it called a Zoan? Is that the... Are those the animal people? Yes. So I had a... We found a mythical Zoan fruit for the mythical creature Hydra. And basically what my character took... You could develop your fruit using certain... we made like a scaling system. It was kind of broken, but... I took regeneration, basically. So you would roll a skill to determine whether or not you can actually use the fruit powers. And that also incidentally overlapped with how many powers you could unlock, I think, as well. But basically my character, like, ate the fruit because it was determined to be very powerful, but no one really wanted to eat it. So I was like, just give it to me, I don't care. Like, I just sit in the crow's nest all day and chill. Like, how bad could it be to give myself a devil fruit? But yeah, my character never wanted to fully transform into anything, because there wasn't really a point. But I took regen from it. So you could have pretty absurd regen levels, or regeneration levels. Like things, so if you have like 100 HP, right? That's like a decent amount of health to have, and then I guess I don't really have a concept of how much damage things do. We'll just say 100, you know, 100 is a dividable number. So if I get hit at a range, like range because I'm a ranged character, I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna not attack this turn and give myself regen 7 billion and then regen 50 HP this turn. So it was pretty neat to... Like, people would throw all kinds of things into the crow's nest to try and kill me, and it's like, why aren't they dead yet? It's because I had the Hydra fruit. My weakness, of course, was fire, so if I was near any kind of fire, I think, or if I got attacked by fire, some kind of condition like that, I couldn't use my powers. Yeah, I'm not sure what that fruit is. The GM did specifically say that if there was anything canonically in the universe at the time of playing, that basically you couldn't copy a fruit that was already in the show. It was like an imposed rule. And this person is a One Piece fan, so they know if stuff is used or not. Okay, what was this about? Me and my friend had max charisma and mimicry characters, literally talked through all encounters, meanwhile all players tried to min-max fight stats. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to be able to dodge encounters through charisma and whatnot. However, I'm a pretty big advocate for, like, the party should act as a party. So, like, it's good to have varied stats and have, like, different solutions to different scenarios. But generally, teams work better when they're on the same page. So, if there is an assumption that some people in your game wanted to fight people, but you constantly insisted on dodging combats by not letting them fight, then you're kind of like taking the fun away from them playing the game. Right? So it's tough. That's why it's a little easier if you like kind of sort it or whatever. But I don't know. It's really funny because 2 years ago I was basically of the opinion that like tabletop RPGs are basically like trying to make a game without like a lot of the strengths that a game can give you. So it's like oftentimes TTRPG systems have like holes or exploits, and they're not like difficult to find. So like you kind of have to self-impose power levels. You kind of have to like self-impose again, like how you deal with your party, right? So there's no like rules kind of tying your party together, if that makes sense, right? So like if you make a high charisma character who like always dodges combat, then right, like there's no rule that actually says you should probably like cooperate with your party so that everybody gets a chance to play the game, right? It's just sort of like assumed, but it's not like a rule. You know, whereas in something like League of Legends, you could play poorly or kind of like play like a troll, but you can't like turn on singed gas and then like attack your own party. I guess it might be something similar to like trying to split push while your comp is like a team fight comp. So it's kind of like bad. Oh, I think the biggest thing as well, by the way, is that like so levels, right? You know, levels heavily benefit from leveraging how people read spaces. And I find it really funny that it's like, unless you have a 100% accurate visual for every single room, then it's kind of on your GM to describe the place in order for you to interact with things. Which I always thought was like kind of a downside. Because like, as far as... how should I say this? It's like, as much as like describing a scene, or like you could assume you have like the most godly scene describing powers, right? There's a couple of like pitfalls, I think, of only describing something. The first immediate pitfall is like memory. So if you have like a paragraph long description for something, there's a certain chance that people just do not remember one of the keywords in the sentence. So like, you know, you could also write it out, you know, in a paragraph form. And then you could, like, you know, what's it called? You could read it out, and then you could also have the paragraph in front, and then you could also have, like, a visual representation. Right? But I personally find this, like, weaker than having a camera that you can move around in a room. Right? Having scenes described to me is easily the part I like the least about TTRPGs. Fair. Now, here's the thing, is that, like, I think that there's certainly a skill to it, and I think there's certainly an artistry to it, but I also think that, like, you'll be surprised at how quickly, like, you can use visual tricks to, like, guide action, right, in a game. I mean, if anybody's watched the Ashtray Maze stream, right? Like, you just can't do that when you're describing a scene, you know what I mean? Like, you can't hide things in corners, you can't have weird lighting tricks that, like, push the players to search a desk, for example, or, like, search a particular drawer of the desk. There's no, like, press A to interact with thing. There's no, like, selection menu, right? And if you were there in person, then you're, like, your own curiosity could take over and be like, I'm gonna search the desk. But what happens if everybody just doesn't remember you said there was a desk in the room? This has happened before. Right? It's very difficult to subtly guide the party in an individual room. I agree. So, you know, it's not perfect. And the thing is, like, I love tabletop RPGs. Like, really, I super do. I took a hiatus from them for about 2 years because I played way too many of them. But, again, I was trying to think a lot about these concepts. You could use Divinity or Pathfinder Game Master mode to make your campaigns in-game. That's a really interesting, like, hybrid solution. Also, welcome, Eric's. So yeah, I mean, I think in general having, like, many representations of what you're trying to describe is important. And then oftentimes, like, actually putting people into a space with, like 7 billion different signifiers is really important. So. Yeah, so the thing about, like, or tabletop sim with, like, you know, an actual map or something is that, like, then you have to create literally a room to put people into. And I guess my assumption was that, like, most people don't, like, 3D model a room to put their players into. Or, like, have set pieces, which they can, like, reassemble into, like, a 3D space. Yeah, download... Well, that's what I was saying, is that, like, if you have enough assets to recreate, like, a room every single time, I mean, you're doing God's work. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty high tier GMing. And then you have little, like, spotlight indicators for, like, what things are actually interactable with. If there's, like, perception scores in your game, then you can, like, you know, you can, like, spotlight or not spotlight certain things. If you want to, like, you know, the party didn't see a particular thing, so, like, they couldn't do it. I also think, like, I always have, like, a little bit of a gripe or, like, questionable relationship with perception skills. Because sometimes if it results in, like, not being able to interact with the puzzle, like, there's a difference between, like, I've been walking in this room and I kind of don't get it, then, like, I rolled a die and my character literally didn't see where the switch in the room was. Like, that's a very basic example, and I don't think anybody would hide a puzzle-solving switch behind, like, behind a perception check. But sometimes, like, you know, the arrow or red indicator that outlines, or the light that kind of shines towards a switch in a game that it's leading you towards, it's a lot easier to figure out what you're supposed to do than, like, your perception score gave you, like, half of the room description. So. My party failed to find the Lich Heart, like, phylactery. So they started throwing all the furniture out the windows. Yeah, exactly, because it's like, we know we need to find the Lich Heart. Like, we know what the solution to the puzzle is, but you're just not letting us solve it because we didn't roll a die. That's why many systems have that if you have enough time, you can get an automatic 20. Yeah, so you can, like, take 10, take 20. I actually don't... Do they have, like, take 20s? That's fair. Yeah. So, yeah, but it was really fun. I played, I told people, but I played, I'm playing an angel character that has, like, tower shields for wings. So I described my character as a 5-foot-tall angel girl with very large wings and a very large waist size and dump truck ass. So, that was fun. Also, my introduction to the party was, basically my contract, sent me to, like, the settlement where the party is. And it's like, yeah, you're supposed to meet this one person. They're named this. So, like, they'll greet you, they know you're coming, just, like, you know, hop off the boat and then they'll find you. So my character went off the boat and is greeted by what is assumably the person, and then 5 other people surrounding him. And then they said, oh, like, welcome, hello, we were expecting you. Like, it's good to see you, like, how's it going? And then I said, oh, hi, are you being held, like, held hostage by bandits? Should I be concerned? Are you in danger right now? Insinuating that the 5 party members standing behind the NPC are bandits. But it's probably because my character is a hyper-neurotic, anxious mess who thinks people are constantly in danger. So that was fun. There's some other funny things. Based on the places where my character was from, was, she didn't know what a post office was. So, oh, before that. So my character probably knows how to read, but not how to write. Again, based on, like, their background, not necessarily, like, having a generically lower int score. They just, the place that they're from, like, they only teach nobles how to write. So, like, my character basically knows how to sign their name, and that's it, because that's an important skill. So, like, oh yeah, so how did you get here? Like, what was your journey coming here? And the race I'm playing is largely guided by, like, guided by destiny. like, they're an angelic character that has, like, a true purpose in life. And when they complete that, they, like, ascend to, like, a higher being, right? So my character was like, well, I ended up in a town, and there were some, like, important, like, people who looked important by the ship dock. So, like, I approached them, and they had some, like, pieces of paper, so I signed the pieces of paper, and then, like, they let me on the boat. It's like, you just, like, walked up to somebody and signed papers? It's like, yes, I did. It seemed like the right thing to do. Yes, so they're a little smooth brain. Just a bit. So yeah, we went up to a post office, and then I had no idea what a post office was. So we spoke to the post office lady, and she wrote out, like, "Hello, it is nice to meet you," on a piece of paper. So I can read but not write. So I read it, and I'm like, oh, that's very nice. Can you pass me your ink quill? Which they did, and I signed my name on it, and I'm like, you should send this to my parents, who are in the mountains. Guys, I sent a mail through the post office. Let's go! I had no idea what a post office was. I did some art for them, which I can show. Oh, I should do one more thing. Wait, why is this not connected? Disconnect. I was able to connect this before, so connect. Okay. Somebody should try... Somebody try the bonk command to see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be horrendously embarrassed. What's 9 plus 10? We did it! It works again! Let's go! Sweet. The bonk has a 1-minute cooldown. And it has a user cooldown of 2 minutes. So, that's partially so the code doesn't screw anything up, and 1 minute is the lowest amount that can be done. Fumo, thank you for the head pat. Anyways, I was showing you my character because unfortunately, I feel like I didn't draw the dump truck quite as strong enough. Like, not as cool. Zarga, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to House Lyria. Where did I put it? This is my token. That's my 32 by 32 token I use for game. I feel like I didn't do the hips justice. Thighs are kind of there. But, yes, she has very big wings that are meant for blocking. And when she goes to sleep, she curls into a big egg. And I requested my GM. That's a lot of detail for 32 by 32. Yes. So, what was it? I requested my GM for, like, a high-quality blanket because my character is incredibly neurotic. So they feel safe when they are completely blocked in by tower shields and put a giant, like, divine quality blanket on top of themselves. Yeah, not quite as thick as you imagined. Yeah. But anyways, stalled a whole bunch. We can probably play Monster Hunter now. Yeah, friendly reminder that deck check is tomorrow. So we're going to I'm going to be looking at all your decks tomorrow, your deck picks. So if you have not submitted a deck pick and you would like to do so for me to judge it, the thread for that is over on Twitter. And you can send me pictures of your deck. I came in at the right time, I see. Hello, y'all. Welcome, Keijo. Well, you missed my half-an-hour parasocial session talking about tabletop RPGs. I don't know if you wanted to be there for that. One of my friends literally carved his model out of the wood. What a Chad. Out of the wood? Little sword looks weird. What? What's weird about it? Are you making fun of my sword size? Just because I have a small sword doesn't mean I don't know how to use it. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of stuff for us to do. I did some of the, like, request quests down here. And then there were, like, more up here. So we could also do these in case, like, we hit a roadblock. Maybe we'll try hunting one of these. They're probably very difficult. Let's try this one. Big sword does big damage, monkey logic. Small sword, big handle. Yeah, that one... That handle does look fairly big. I don't know if I would smash this one. I would smash the shield. Because the shield's pretty dope. Okay. We're just gonna jump into it and see how we do. Oh wait, this is exactly who I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight the, Wait, single beam of moonlight. Oh, it just says the outpost progress is tied to the other one. Okay, got it. Makes sense to me. Shield looks more decorative. Yeah, it's like very ornate. It's not the most effective looking, or not the most effective thing. But it does the job. Alright. I took like a 2-hour nap, by the way. It's really unfortunate because I kind of like... I slept for a decent amount of time today, and then I woke up 2 times like a little bit earlier than I anticipated to call the, you know, doctor who's supposed to be checking my throat condition. And I've gotten voicemail like 6 times in a row. I didn't actually write down my appointment when I scheduled it, like a dummy. So it's unfortunately, I really need them to answer the phone. Apparently their voice messaging system is also not working correctly, so I'm only slightly concerned. She's the queen! Thou shalt bow before me? You don't have to ask me twice. Man. Rathian is hella cool. Alright, here we go. Hey, Rathian. She's so big! Like, damn! So goddamn thick. I was not facing the correct direction. Reasonable. But I want to hit her head. But she's very tall. Oh. Well, they got me. Didn't get me with the combo, though. Alright, we're learning. No taking craft resources into battle? What do you mean? What do I need to craft? I brought, like, mega potion crafting. Interesting. That is a slow pattern. Very cool. I think maybe Sword and Shield might actually not be the correct weapon to bring to this fight, because I think Goldrath has a hard point on its head. So this might be a very ineffective strategy. Damn. You usually take like 1,000,000 crafting resources into battle? Yeah, I only bring like healing potion crafting. I don't usually like trapping the monster like 7 times or whatever. Okay. I mean, like, we have flash bombs. Oh my god. Yeah, it's okay. This is our first try. Can knock it out of this state by attacking the glowing parts. So, kind of their neck. It's been a hot minute since I fought Goldrath. Oh my god. Oh my god. Poor monster takes 10 red bombs. And then you craft 10 more. Oh, I didn't see this. Monster Hunter changed a bit. Last one I played actively was 2. Like, factually 2. The one that was only released in Japan. Because if so, then that's pretty gangster. I definitely think, like, Rise and World are pretty big standouts from the franchise, as far as quality goes. I think Generations is also, like, pretty good, but I felt like... I don't know why, I felt like a little bit more bored with that one. Ouchie. Was it 2? I know it was on the PSP. Yeah, that might have been a different one. Monster Hunter, like, 2 proper was only released in Japan. The reason I know is because as a kid, I was very sad that 2 was released only in Japan. And a friend of mine actually... a friend of mine somehow had a disc with the information for Monster Hunter 2 on it. But all of it was in Japanese, so I wasn't able to, like, progress the hub world because I didn't know where the heck I was supposed to go. Yeah, so I think we want to attack its feet. I don't think trying to stun its head is a good idea. So we're just gonna slash at its feet. We're not gonna go for any, like, KOs or anything. You hated the swamp area in this? Like in Rise? Or Unite? Oh, Unite was the one on the PSP. Alright, let's try it again. Will we beat the Drip Rathian in 2 hours? Place your bets. We're gonna attack its feet. Dang, Flor, you're thirsty. I'm just following my principles, you know what I mean? I'm just doing what feels natural. Oh, I didn't swap yet. I think I was actually going to get the counter that time, too. Ugh. Maybe you can go for 1 KO. Nice. Ah, come on, man. I hate it when the cats interrupt like a counter. Especially on Sword and Shield, because the counter is like 2 wire bugs. The uppercut actually hit them, but I got knocked out of it. That was really funny. Oh. What? Excuse you. Come on now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that with the camera. Cut the tail? I don't think we can reach the tail with my small sword. Oh my god. We can go for it when it's knocked over. I just thought that, like, you do more damage at the feet. So I thought that that was better. Let's see how much damage we do at the tail. I keep thinking that's gonna come out fast, and it's not. Oh no, it's... I was antidoting, no! Okay. Tail is an okay hit zone. We can hit the tail. I mean, we can hit the tail when we can actually hit the tail. Oh god. Please no. Ah. Oh my god. Please stop being so aggro. Oh, did I not? I think I forgot to rebuff. I died, right? Did I die yet? Maybe I didn't die. I think I'm doing okay damage. Oh! Well, now I died. Okay. So note to self that that is something we want to wire bug away from. I wasn't super sure. 20 push-ups every death? I think I'm good. I'll pass. Honestly, that tail sweep when it lands is just like, I am not prepared for it. Come on. I wanted to use the wire bug that was running out, and then it memed on me. Yeah, let's try using all these other things, because I don't know what they do. I don't use the endemic life much. What does this do? Did it not hit? I think it didn't hit. Nice. Oh, I didn't knock it over. It just got tumbled. Oh. Ah, I was ready for it that time. I just didn't get it. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. No! No, let me roll! Oh, please. Just skated by my ass there. Oh, I should be flash bombing here. Yeah, like that. Nice. Is it gonna stay? Okay. It's not like it doesn't stay knocked over. Because I think sometimes it does. Oh, who's tired? Who's a sleepy baby? You're a sleepy baby. Now give me those feet. Bunk. Nice. No! I did the wrong thing. Oh. That was rather close. Yep. No, again. There we go. We're not gonna get to finish it. Oh, god damn it. There's like a slight delay input in order to final rush. Or perfect rush. It's like, man. Ah, god. Ooh. Get on them. Alright. POV. Polaris in the bedroom. Oh. No. No. Back at the wall. Bonk. No, we missed it! Damn it. That. Right. I guess I forget that it is not a hard knockdown. Nice, second stun. Ooh. We can attack its face now. That was maybe not the most ideal time to shield counter. Oh, God. Please no. Please no. Please no. 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 No, I got red. Oh, this is so sad. Man, I mean, like, this is, like, pretty fine. It's, like, going okay. I just don't want to, like, die again. You attack her feet, then you ride her? Do you have no shame? I'm just doing what feels natural. Monster model doesn't seem to change? No, the head's broken. Head's broken there. can see it. Oh! Damn, nice. I thought that was a roar. That's the roar. Okay. Damn it. Come on, not like this! God, I don't know what to do with that. Maybe I need to wire bug escape there? Thank you for the block. Dog, good block. Oh, come on, really? The bite just wasn't close enough to trigger the counter. How unfortunate. No, come on. The delayed attacks are so brutal. No, don't kill me. Don't do it. Oh, God. No. No. Oh, I have no more max potions. No, not like this. Not like this, not like this, not like this. What are you doing? Okay. Wait, what was that? What? I think I didn't... What was the raw charge move? I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, God. That was pretty clean. Again, this fireball pattern, I just, like, keep wanting to counter it, but it's never a straightforward attack. It's a slow triple fireball. Oh, God. Oh, leave me alone. Ow, 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 ow. No. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll pass. I'm good. I'm good. You good? I'm good, dude. Dude, bro. I was looking for a wire bug, and I think there aren't any in the arena. Okay. Supernova? You can't cap a gold wrath, can you? You know what? Maybe I'm supposed to flash bomb those. Oh, you can. Hey, nice. Let's go. Welcome, Error. First of all, Rathian is the female subspecies. Second of all, I don't know how I feel about that. Hello, Kuma. Welcome. I'm not Saber. How dare you? Did I stutter? No, you didn't. Oh. Whoa! 2 Rathian rubies. Wait, is that good? I don't know if this is the high rank version or not. That's pretty good, I think. You look like him? Excuse you. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I am, in fact, Discount Saber. How are you doing? What about unicorns? Alright, I think that went pretty well. 20 minutes? Not bad. Especially considering I didn't know... I think you can attack its head when it's in Super Enrage. And it becomes a weak point or something. Somewhere in that hunt I was able to like hit its face, so I wonder if it's like better to destroy or oil its face. Have I killed the unicorn? Did they put Kieran in this game? I think I've asked people to not spoil monsters, but it's been a while. Like, it's been out for a while. But no, I didn't know they put Kieran in this game. I've fought Kierans before in previous generations, if that's what you meant. Oh wait, did I mess with my radial menu? Quests. I did not, okay. Blonde Knight, common in anime, not so common in real life, mostly because there aren't many knights around nowadays. You know what's really funny? I think, I was gonna say one of my friends, but I think it was literally Lyria Bro sent me a picture of a blonde knight character in armor, like with long hair, and it was like, hey, I found you. Hey, Flaris, I found you. Look, it's you. And I'm like, blonde knight, neuron activate. And then I kindly requested to see her flagpole. Unfortunately, even though Lyria Bro researched it for me, there were no flagpole pictures of this blonde knight. So, unfortunate. Okay, that was pretty fun. I want to see what Goldwrath armor looks like. I heard it's pretty good, so I might consider making it. Gonna spam your art tag on Twitter with blonde knights now, BRB? I don't think you should do that. The art tag is there for, like, fan art. Or my art. My art of me. Art of me. Though I suppose I understand the logical conclusion you were going for. Yo! That looks pretty cool. That's very golden. What are the skills? I heard the skills are pretty good. Status trigger? What is that? Perform a perfectly timed evade just as a monster attacks to trigger abnormal status buildup on hit. What the hell? That's so funny. Whoops. Defiance. Increases defense when large monsters become enraged. Nullifies weak and strong roars, wind pressure, and tremors. Wow. That's actually really cool. Was Defiance on other things? Divine Blessing 3 is pretty dope. It has decent slots. Crit boost, chain crit. It's Counter-Strike. Temporarily increases attack power after being knocked back. Status trigger, evade window, 4A. People told me this set was good. Is this set not good? I don't remember the unicorn's name, but this little bastard used lightning and dodged all sword attacks. Yeah, so that's the Kieran. We were talking about that. I said I've beaten Kierans in previous generations. I like more damage plus more damage plus more damage. Yeah, so you know, it's not the most clear in this game. Oh, this is the seething basil stuff that I didn't look at all. Honestly, like, large barbarian women could do things to me. Yeah, so maybe it's the 2 chain crit pieces? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'm supposed to be making this for Coalescence. And Bloodlust. This is supposedly the 5th piece of what I'm wearing right now, or what I should be wearing. I haven't really done it because I've been using the Malzeno helmet. I'm not sure how much I care about that, so, like, that's fine. Essentially, if you see female knight, you better run, because they're probably deadly. Yeah, I mean, you know. It's definitely a concept. Alright, let's try beating the Silver Wrath as well. And we'll probably take one run to readjust, make sure that we're doing good. And then we'll go from there. Alright, forgot, I can do this. I don't think I wanted to go Angel mode today, but I'll do this. Iceborne was very hard. Yeah, I think Iceborne was decently hard. I liked Oni because of that. Warrior tomboy with a heart of gold. Ooh. Got your cheeks clapped by winged gorilla? Which one's that? Okay. Here we go again. Does anybody have an opinion, by the way, on what games we want to play moving into the tactician school semester? Because, it's kind of like thinking about it, but, like, I think some games are better for longer streams because they're easier to play in long periods of time. And I'm not sure if we wanted to do, like... okay, so think about it this way. If we only go for, like, 2 hours, right? Then... like, playing a full playthrough of a game, it, like, could actually take a fairly long time. So, I don't know if we want to, like, commit to certain playthroughs and just kind of like play them for a long time, or if we want to like go more variety. Like, for example, I really want to play Hades, but if I'm only gonna have 2 hours to play Hades like once a week, then, you know, I don't know how fast we're gonna make it through the whole thing. So like, I'm down to play Hades over a long period of time in the semester. I just wasn't sure if that's like something people are interested in, or if people have like a content preference for variety, or if we want to like commit to playthroughs. Like, we can still take it on a case-by-case basis. I was just wondering what, like, people's thoughts were on that. Oh my god. Oh, landed on my face. Nekopara is gonna get flower bonked. I think you can play Nekopara on stream. I just can't have the thing open. Or I need to make sure I disable the 18+ mode. Oh, I am on the wrong thing. That's really interesting. I didn't switch, I didn't switch skills yet. Okay. Multiverses? What does that mean? What is a multiverses? I would love a Kadoa Shoujo stream. I think I, like, really can't play Kadoa Shoujo. Because I don't think it is possible to disable certain scenes in that game. But yeah, it sounds like Regis had a tough time in Iceborne. COD Super Smash Bros. Halo multiplayer, something fast and sweet. Is that for like weekdays shorter, occasional longer stream once a month or so to continue a playthrough? Oh, it's a free Smash Bros. Game with Warner Brother characters. I'm not a huge fan of Smash, honestly. It's just not my kind of game. Personally. I think Smash is a great game. I just don't like playing it. Stalker or Metro? I don't think I've played either of those games. But, like, I mean, the thing is, like, I sort of have games in mind. I was just more thinking if, like, let's say I wanted to play Hades, right? Like, Hades could take up to, like, 3 months to complete. You know what I mean? If I only stream it 2 hours at a time. Monhun, similarly. If I only play 2 hours of Monhun, like, I'm only gonna be able to beat, like, a couple of monsters, you know? Like, I don't know how long or how fast it's gonna take to do Monhun things, right? So the other option is we can do stuff like we don't go for as much variety. You know? Like, we don't... what's it called? Surprisingly, I didn't counter hit that. So if we have 4 streams, right, we go for like a 2-and-2 split of similar games. So we could tackle like 2 concurrent games at the same time, but allocate 2 2-hour streams to both. So we're gonna be here, you just have to stream and have fun. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think it's important to gauge certain interest. I think it is like, you know, if there's anything I learned about being on a team, it's that actually talking to your team is important. And I was kind of suggesting that, like, I am flexible, so, like, I can do certain things. And, like, I've kind of done it all, too, so, like, you know, like, I've done Master Duel for an entire week. I've done, like, concurrent playthroughs twice a week, then 2 varieties. I've done, like, some parasocial, some variety. I think more recently it's been, like, 4 variety. So, like, I kind of delved into Genshin, Arknights, etc. Oh yeah, I just remembered that Arknights is doing, Arknights is doing contingency contract right now. I think I forgot that that existed. Maybe that's what we'll do after the deck review tomorrow. If we have time. I mean, I want to only go for 2 hours. Also, yeah, on the comment that, like, you can beat Hades in 22 minutes, it's like, obviously we're not speedrunning the game, so it's gonna take longer than 22 minutes. I also don't necessarily think the joy of clearing a game is the amount of time you spent at the end. And it is a lot more tied to how you're enjoying the game in the moment. But that's like, I don't know, a personal opinion or something. It's like, I don't want to beat the game, because that means I'll stop playing it. Just take your time. Or I don't mind taking my time, is what I should say. Also a different context, too. Like, for a speedrunner, right? Like, they've spent a bajillion hours in the game so that they can speedrun it. Like, they've practiced something. And that's kind of like its own... It's its own fun to get something to practice. But obviously, no one who's new to the game is going to clear it in 22 minutes on the first try. Unless they research the speedrunning route. Or they're a savant. I can confirm that I am not a savant. In case you were wondering. Come on. Oh, wait, really? Huh. That's super interesting. So it goes into like a cone sweep. Or not a cone, it does like a radial, like, circle sweep. So you actually have to wire bug towards them there, which is super weird. I don't know if you want to can this run early so that I can try again. If we assume that it's going to take around 20 minutes, it might be better to abandon now since we only have a 2-hour stream. Because if we die, then there's some problems. But yeah, just to clarify, I wasn't like necessarily looking for game recommendations. I was just curious what people were interested in as far as like how I handle the scheduling. And like I'll probably play around with it, but I might be basically if you want to hear more from my perspective, it's kind of like school is likely to be very busy for me. Like I'm sort of preparing for the worst right now, because I believe it's going to be very busy, and I want to stay on top of things. So I'm leaning more towards just like doing concurrent playthroughs. So like, if we do a playthrough of something, I'll probably schedule the streams back to back. Like if I was gonna go full lazy mode, I would just schedule the games back to back so that my kind of like train of thought can track through like what I was doing. I don't think it's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But I'll either do that or I'll do, what's it called? I might stagger them, but schedule them at the same time. So it's like, if there are days where I'm more free in the afternoon or in the morning, then I'll do it differently. So like, I'll schedule the afternoon days to be playing one game, and I'll schedule the morning games to do another one, so that people can, like, see the same game. Maybe it's better to do it the other way around. I'm not sure. Because if people can only... Like, let's say people wanted to, like, watch a thing concurrently, then they might be interested in having it in the same time slot. But if they... But then they get less variety. So this was kind of like the main question, right? Is that, like... Do I design the content to fit people's schedule for the same playthrough, different playthroughs, all variety, or not? Yeah, and then the thing I was suggesting was that if I was just completely lazy, I would just, like, do the same game for, like, either 4 days or 2 days in a row or whatever. Oh, Jesus. I mean, like, I really appreciate the sentiments, basically saying, like, do whatever you want. And I think it's okay to be on the team of, like, it's okay, just do whatever you want. That is, like, a respectable opinion. I think most people in a viewer base would also, like, uphold that opinion, because, again, it's like you want the content creator to be happy, so that they keep doing their thing. But, like, I don't know if it's indicative of the reason why I'm in a tactician school program, but, like, these are the things I think about. Because sometimes you need answers to those questions. However, to Keijo's point, there's another saying in the tactician field, which is that the worst time to make a plan is at the very start. Because it's when you have the least information. So, like, we'll adjust as we go. I'm sure people will yell at me if they need to. But it's, like, good to have an idea going into it. You can start crossing off variables, etc. Boy is tired. Oh, come on. I couldn't turn around in time. Yeah, that was one of the thoughts I was thinking, play. Was whether or not, like, similar start time was a consideration for like, concurrent playthroughs. My thought was that for more, like, story-based things like Hades, I wanted to prioritize that. And then maybe for stuff like Monhun, like, there's a story, but it's not super important to, like, know what's happening. So, like, that's a little more freeform. Similarly, Arc Knights, I was thinking maybe could have flexibility, but if you're trying to hit a particular audience and then they have a certain time they're available, it might be wise to schedule it at the same time. There's also kind of like the macro between weeks of like not shifting days for particular things. I was considering that as well, because I tend to be pretty freeform for when I put stuff. The only like major concurrent thing I was doing over the summer, I think, was Master Duel, which I feel like has kind of hit its peak. There hasn't been as much click-through rate on it recently, so I might not play as much Master Duel. Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't think it's ever done that yet. Might need to go back and restock, so I haven't really been paying attention. And I only have one cart left. Ah. Yeah, I have to get out of here. I don't have anything. Did I not take a Farcaster? Excuse me? Can I fast travel? Not while in combat, right? This might be the end, folks. Could you leave me alone? Oh, God. That was very risky. Yeah, all your planning will fall apart after the first shot is fired, is what your drill instructor said. Yeah, I mean, so the interesting thing is that it's not really that one is better than the other, it's that both are important, and to not consider one means that you have less of a full picture, is all. So, like, it's good to plan, just don't plan so deep and expect it to go perfectly. Right? That doesn't mean don't make a plan, it just means to acknowledge that your plan could have issues that you don't see at the start. Which is why there's frequent iteration. And you get more answers to the puzzle as you work through it. Oh my god. Ah, really? That was a combo? Bro. No, man. Come on. That, like, small talon swipe was a combo move. That's so sad. Oh my god. Alright, well, I mean, we can attempt. I think we have enough time to attempt it one more time. It just means that we have to be pretty quick about the strategy meeting. Yeah, I think we did okay for our, like, first run. I was also, like, not paying the most attention and then didn't bring a, Farcaster. Just pretty silly of me. So this time we're gonna buff and actually, like, you know, do stuff. We'll try our damnedest. I'll more explicitly ignore chat so that we can get it done. Do we know what its hit zones are? Silver Rathalos. Does not look like we have the hit zones yet. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to mess it up. Silver Rathalos hit zones. Sunbreak. Okay. It is weak at the feet. It has 3-star weakness to its wings and the tail. The tail is severable. We're mostly attacking with blunt. So we do actually, I think, want to go for a head break because it makes the hit zone a 60. Okay. Makes sense to me. Ignore me hard. Alright. Yeah, I didn't know I had to do this, but... Here's your getting ignored quota for the day. You're welcome. Okay, what else was there? Yeah, so stuff about fitting time zone, planning. You talked about the Stalker games. You like it a lot. In my opinion, it would be best to see the Seth review on it if it fits you. Yeah, I mean, that's probably going to go on the indefinite wait list, and then maybe one day I will choose to do it. Thank you for the recommendation, though. You acknowledged the message. Mission failed. Yeah, I know, right? How unfortunate that my training does not actually constitute not paying attention. Is it kind of sus that the hardest bosses in the game are monkeys? I don't know if that's sus. It just seems kind of standard. Whew. Alright, here we go. Let's big focus this time. So I wasn't super paying attention on, like, what its patterns were the first time anyways, so we're gonna hope we have a better sense of it this time. Anyway. Big focus. Ah! Come on. Let me counter a roar, goddammit. I think if I'm ever behind it, it's just not good. Or maybe we did want to do this, actually. Ah, I was too late. I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, come on, please. Oh, no! 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 No, 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 no. Oh my god, no! No, 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 no. No. Stop. Stop, please, God. Oh, this was such a poor idea. This was such a poor idea. Oh, no. Okay, we're just gonna... I know that's terrible, but we're just gonna do it. I don't wanna get memed on by some fast pattern. Oh, what? Damn. The tracking on that was huge. Alright, have a good one, Regis. I can't believe you would say goodbye when I actively said that I wasn't going to be paying attention to chat. How dare you? But have a good one. Thanks for coming by. We haven't KO'd it yet, I think, right? Did we KO it once? Don't know. Honestly? Oh, God. Nice. Oh. Oh, I have no max potions. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Honestly, oh god. Man. Oh, I could probably have flash bombed there. Ah, God. Maybe I should be switching to hitting the feet when it's not in supernova, whatever. Super duper mode. Because the head's not as vulnerable anymore. I still want the break. Okay, well. It immediately switches back. That's super funny. To me! Oh, I know that's a combo move. Yeah, you got me with that last time, you piece of shit. Not this time. Not today. Get out of here. Oh, like literally, please don't be on top of me. Oh, it's actually like kind of faster. I didn't notice that. That the second one was a bit faster. Oh God, that was bad. Hey, you can it, Keijo. You don't know me. Except you might. I will say that I regret putting on the internet that I want to be stepped on sometimes. Oh, I gotta say that not my wisest choice to do that. I am in constant anxiety that my friends will find me asking to get stepped on. I mean, honestly, they already know. It's just, like, more cringe if you, like, see it on a live stream, right? At least you're honest. You can it, Plute. You don't know me. Oh. Honestly, what kills me internally is whenever people, like, ask me what I've been up to, and then I just, like, kind of say, oh, yeah, I've been doing, like, art stuff. It kills me because I feel like I put a lot of time, or I at least, like, have put a lot of time into, like, making sure I stay on the schedule that I set for myself and stuff. And, like, to me, like, it's not like it's a big commitment, you know what I mean? But it is a commitment. And, like, I know that it's a commitment that I've been trying to keep up and, like, you know, schedule Sunday, token every stream, publish the strategy meeting on Saturday, right? Make sure you're on time, which doesn't happen a lot. I know, I'm very frequently not on time, which I'm trying to do better. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I've been, you know, haha, I'm doing a VTuber commission right now, haha. Let's not ask any questions on why I know how to prepare and fully rig a VTuber. Haha, haha. Please, thank you. I think VTubing has been very isolating. And it's really weird to me. Like, it's a really weird feeling to me. Because I know oftentimes people say that, like, they get into VTubing so that they can, like, have a mask, basically, that lets them feel comfortable around, like, talking to other people. Which makes a lot of, like, that's not a judgment. That just, like, makes a lot of sense. People often talk about how, like, you know, being anonymous online or, like, an anonymous, like, forum or whatever like, really helps people kind of show themselves. So, like, I understand that. But for me, it's like I kind of come from, like, having, like, circles of friends that basically took up the time slots that are now streaming. And then, like, when I do meet up with them, I can't talk about this, like, major portion of my life because it is uncomfortable for me to tell them. And then I don't necessarily feel the drive to make new friends in the VTubing sphere, because it means that I have to do it all over again. Whereas, like, I'm the kind of introvert that, like, doesn't keep too many friends. Like, I keep a lot of acquaintances, and then, like, a few good friends. Usually I only have the social energy to deal with, like, 1 or 2 close friends at a time. And that is just, like, not how VTubing works. Supposedly. So I've just put myself in my ivory tower. And I can't complain to people about how cringe chat is being sometimes. You're fine, chat. Love you, by the way. But, you know. Interestingly, I saw a very similar post on Twitter about, like, basically the same thing I am describing. Which is, like, you know, in a weird way, VTubing is very isolating, rather than how some people use the medium. But it's, like, a hard thing to describe, right? Because, like, you're not necessarily taking, like, I don't want to take chat for granted, you know what I mean? Because, like, I really appreciate all of you being here and stuff, right? I just, like, understand that our relationship is different from, like, people I hang out with on Discord until 3 in the morning, talking about, you know, something stupid, like, which anime thighs are better. That's not actually what I'm talking about. I just thought it would be a funny... It's like, what stupid thing could I be talking about at 2 in the morning about? Or, like, I don't know if anyone's seen, like, the mystery booster playtesting cards, but man, they are wild. Literally just an hour of reading card effects, and they're all so stupid. Like, it's hard to imagine that they're even playtesting cards. I forgot to restock. Oh no. I would really love to read chat because I know the thing that I said is something that creates a chat response. And also that I saw chat move. I really want to read it, but I also want to make sure that I actually beat this boss. Oh god. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is that I look away for like 1 second and I get hit by something. God damn it. Frickin' Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is a great stream game in low and high rank, but then Master Rank just asks you to, like, hyper-focus or die It's like, god damn it. It's so frustrating. It's not that frustrating, but like, it's frustrating in like the way that I'm, oh, I know this is a combo. I know this is a combo. In the thing that I was saying. And kind of like, it's frustrating, but I'm like laughing at it. Because I know it's not like that bad or anything. It's just like, god damn it. Every time I look away. One of these days, if possible, do you see yourself doing a Cult of the Lamb stream? I really want to play Cult of the Lamb. But there are restrictions which do not permit me to play that game at the moment. They are restrictions that I'm trying to fix. But yeah. I do really want to play that game, but it'll be I don't know, hopefully in a month's time I'll be able to play it. Why does that not counter? It's really annoying. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb looks really fun. I've been trying not to, like, watch too in-depth on streams that have been doing it. But the gameplay looks, like, really solid. And I think I've been spoiled on some of the memes, but I think... I'm hoping that there's more, so... I think it does a really, Oh my god. Holy moly. Calm down. Based on the way some of the things were introduced, it seems like it does a really good job of teaching you by doing, which is really good. Oh my god. Alright, get me out of here. I'm gonna restock. Not gonna take any risks with this. Oh my god, it's been half an hour, really? Damn it! Guys, we went for more than 2 hours. I failed. Damn it. Mom, I'll do it after. I just want to get this one quest done, Mom. Just come on, Mom. I don't. Guys, please. It's not. just shh. After this one. 2 hours are up. Someone bring the spray bottle. No. Yeah, I didn't expect the Rathalos to take longer than 20 minutes. Though, to be completely fair, what's it called? Something that I learned is that factually, humans are terrible at estimating time. Which is why we have math. Yeah, I'm really surprised this guy isn't, like, dying yet. We kind of broke its face a while ago. Let's go for 4 more hours. Silver Wrath is being a real piece of garbage today. You know that? Oh my god. Being a real piece of work today, Silver Wrath. Can you just die? My dude? Please? I didn't agree to that, Fumo. The cooldown for the bonk is 2 minutes per user, though, so you can technically bonk me every 2 minutes if you want. Come on, man. No antidotes? Hello? Excuse me? Oh my god. That was very spooky. This guy is just, like, not dying. I'm gonna be, like, you know? The Gold Wrath, like, died. This guy's not even blue HP yet. What is happening? Oh, there we go. Now it's blue HP. Alright. Quest over. A+, 10 out of 10. Let's jam it into the walls because it was frustrating me. Can you please go towards the thing? No? Alright, cool. One. Dose. Alrighty. Or I could use a simple script and 10-minute mail to be hit dick and get constant bonk going. I mean, if you need punishment, got a bunch of flaming hot Mountain Dew. Yeah, as Poi pointed out, it has 1 minute cooldown, 2 minute per person. So, if you want to think about it this way, the rules of the game point towards cooperation. Alright. It took 26 minutes, like 5 minutes longer than I thought it would be. So I'll say, if you were here for gameplay, and you're taking off, I'll say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Again, I really appreciate all the support I've had. I don't know if this is just kind of a normal thing for small communities, but, like, you know, people have been around for a very long time. I don't know, like, I think what people say when they get bigger is normally that there's, like, a rotating door of viewers, right? Where, like, every time you lose a few hundred subscribers from some content that they didn't like, you'll get 100 more by making that content, right? But you guys have been around here for a while, so I want to say House Lyria has been pretty steadfast in that, and I really appreciate that. So, deck review tomorrow, if that is something you're participating in. I don't know if we'll play Arknights afterwards. Again, I want to, like, pretty solidly lock in that 2 hours is the amount of time that I will be doing something for. Maybe if I get distracted, we'll go for 3, but I will be aiming for 2. Damn, Poi with the anime Chad moves. Not planning on leaving. I appreciate that. But yeah, so let's go update the strategy meeting real quickly. I don't think anybody new walked in who might want a token, unless somebody would like one. I don't know if I want to move that token count to below the chat or above the chat or something. You know, let's do that really quickly. So first of all, my dumb face could be smaller. And we're gonna take the chat. Let's put the... where is it? Tokens! Yeah, I mean, if we don't if we don't have someone who wants a token, then unfortunately there's not a whole lot to do. But here, maybe this will make more sense to people. Yeah, command is Lyria Pat, by the way. So what if we put the comments here? And then we put the... Thank you for the head pat. Where did I put this? Right. And we put this like above the chat so that they're kind of like spatially related. Kind of want to like flip this. This is outside of stream time. I'd be doing this anyways. Just in case anyone is wondering. Alright, let's flip horizontal. Please. Did it do it? It did. Okay. The unfortunate thing about this is that I think adjusting things while I'm streaming is like pretty laggy. I just want to put like the token in a place where people will actually see it. So maybe something like this. It's a little bit not close enough to the ceiling. So like that, and then we'll move the chat to be near it. Kind of like this. I don't know. I don't know if we'll end up changing that or not. But, okay, cool. Okay. Never mind, they're alive. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's go to the meeting. We just need to open it. Photoshop. Sorry, I forgot this was a thing. Man, VTuber prom is trending. I'm just like, man, what the heck is this? Like, why is this a thing? That's not actually true. I don't want to judge too harshly because, you know, it seems like a fun idea. It's just one of those things where I go like, man, I'm too old for this shit. I'm too much of a boomer. I need help. I think I gave up on getting asked to any prom for any particular reason a long time ago. Or I should say any kind of, like, school-based dance event. Alright, we'll stamp off the Rathian. Honestly, hunts were pretty good today. You know, we took one failure to make sure we knew what the patterns were, and then everything seemed pretty fine. Silver Wrath took a little bit longer, I think, because I couldn't punish the patterns as easily. So having a little difficulty with that. So, that being said, if nobody actually wants a token, deck reviews tomorrow. For everyone who stuck around, I'll say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for seeing me politely head pat the Rathian so I could stamp it with the House Lyria flag. Yeah. And I'll say, man, what is actually my full outro? Because I don't remember. School functions are always so boring and drawn out. Yeah, I guess so. I wait to earn by learning more of streamer? What? I wait to earn by learning more of streamer. What does that mean? Alright, the stream's going for too long. Alright, sorry. I was saying that this was going to be a 2-hour stream. So I'm going to follow the things that I'm saying. I'm going to pay attention to the stuff that I'm telling myself to do, and I'm going to call the stream. Thanks for being here, everybody, and I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye.